You ever looked at a flight attendant and wondered, what's really going on behind that smile? Or maybe you've been that curious traveler who wants to join the skies, live the layover dream, and wear that polished uniform. Well, today we will talk about being a cabin crew, or what most people call a flight attendant. We will be looking into not just what they do, but into their hilarious, shocking, and absolutely real experiences. Whether you're here for the laughs, the insider hacks, or because you're dreaming of becoming crew yourself, then this video is for you. Let's start with the basics. Cabin crew, also known as flight attendants, aren't just the people who serve drinks and smile during turbulence. They are safety professionals trained to handle emergencies and manage passenger comfort. Their responsibilities include safety demonstrations, responding to medical incidents, enforcing rules, and yes, offering that warm service airlines promise. In general, I would say, the primary responsibility of a flight attendant with any airline is to make you safe and comfortable, with safety being the priority. So, don't be mean to them. They are the reason why your flight is memorable. Always be kind to them, and show them respect. In case you are wondering whether you can tip them with some cash, unfortunately with most of the airlines that's not allowed, and the crew will not even accept it. But you can write them a note, and just being nice to them. Beyond the safety drills and service flow, they're your first responders at 35,000 feet. If something goes wrong up there, they're the ones in charge. So, calling them just waiters in the sky? It is really a big mistake, not to mention how mean it is. Now, what are some of the funniest experiences with first-time travelers? Alright, let's lighten up. One thing about flying, there's always someone flying for the first time. A passenger once asked a crew member where the balcony was. One guy pressed the flight attendant call button thinking it flushed the toilet. Someone clapped and shouted, "We made it!" the moment the plane took off. A lady asked if she could open the window to take a photo, mid-flight, at cruising altitude. It's honestly endearing. First-time travelers bring a certain innocence and charm. Some are scared, some overly excited, but the best part? Helping them feel safe and making their first journey unforgettable. As a cabin crew, remember, you will work with new crew every day, and of course you will like some and dislike others, and that's human, and it is totally okay. The saddest part is some of the nice crew you meet on certain flights, you may never meet them again. And that's the nature of being a cabin crew. Every day, you work with different new crew. And that's why during the hiring process, the recruiters are looking for someone who can work with anyone. Someone who can adapt to any situation. Let's talk about the worst cabin crew to work with. Now, not all crew are angels in the sky. Picture this, you're 5 hours into a long-haul flight, your back hurts, turbulence is making your trolley dance, and your crewmate, they've been hiding in the galley scrolling on social media for the last hour. Some worst-case scenarios, crew who gossip about passengers within earshot, those who disappear during boarding, just when you need help.
I need help.
Ones who refuse to swap breaks fairly, or worse, dump their duties on others. It's a team job, and if someone slacks, the whole crew feels it, and when passengers notice it, that's a disaster. This is why some crew end up resigning, and guys, it is not the airline that is the problem is the crew. This is why you will see a number of crew resigning from some airlines and others getting fired.
You are fired!
Especially with Emirates. There are a lot of allegations that Emirates is a toxic airline with harsh rules, which I completely disagree with, and I know most of you are with me on this. It's only the crew who portray the mentioned bad behaviors who get terminated, and before they get terminated, they most likely have received warnings for their behaviors or not following the laid down rules. And of course, if you follow all rules and be fair to your teammates, you will not receive any warning, neither will any crew report you. I've also been getting asked whether cabin crew vape. Short answer is no. Airlines have strict no vaping, no smoking policies.
And kidding, no vaping in the house.
While on layovers or off duty, they can do what they want, but during flights? Absolutely not. Even vaping in uniform while in public spaces can violate company policies depending on the airline. However, some airlines have designated smoking zones. Now let's look at what's the best cabin crew uniform. This is subjective, but a few always stand out. I recently did a poll on which airline has the best cabin crew uniform, and the majority chose Qatar, the burgundy elegance, sharp and regal. Before I continue with the list, please note that this ranking is based on the many research on various websites, but I would still love to know which is your favorite cabin crew uniform. Okay, next on our list we have Emirates. the iconic red hat with the side veil, crisp beige suits. Third on our list we have Etihad, next we have Singapore Airlines, and finally British Airways, which is navy blue with a tailored fit. Uniforms do more than look good, they symbolize brand identity, and passengers do notice when you walk in like you own the aisle. You're on a flight, and you're crushing on a flight attendant.
I have a crush on her too.
Here's the tea. Be polite, confident, but not creepy. Don't snap fingers, whistle, or touch them. Ask thoughtful questions or compliment their professionalism. Help another passenger. Flight attendants notice kindness more than flirtation. And if you want to leave a lasting impression, say things like, "You handled that situation really well, that was impressive, that earns points." These are the things that the crew never forget, and despite seeing thousands of passengers in a week, they can still remember the passengers who were nice to them. Now I mentioned, you can't tip a flight attendant. Here is how you can write them a feedback if they impressed you. Use the airline's official website or feedback form. Mention their name, badge usually shows it, and flight number. Describe what they did that stood out. For example, I flew from Manchester to Dubai on flight EK17, and Amelia in business class showed outstanding care when my child felt unwell. She remained calm, offered assistance immediately, and checked on us multiple times. Her professionalism and kindness made our journey so much better. Now let's talk about cabin crew secrets and hacks you never knew. Okay, let's spill. You can ask for extra snacks, just be nice. Some airlines give free amenity kits on request. You might get free upgrades if you're kind and it's a special occasion, though it is rare. If you're cold, ask for crew blankets, they sometimes have extras, not for passengers. Lavatory locks can be opened from outside in emergencies. Yep, there's a hidden latch. Crew rest areas exist in long-haul planes, tiny bunk spaces above economy. Engineers often know when there's turbulence before pilots announce it. And if you are applying to become a cabin crew with any airline in the world, these are the qualities that make you stand out in cabin crew interviews. Here's what recruiters look for: strong communication skills, ability to stay calm under pressure, genuine empathy and care, a team player with leadership potential, grooming, punctuality and confidence, fluency in English and sometimes other languages, cultural awareness, adaptability, and a warm personality. If you are new to this channel, I have done a lot of videos on how to join cabin crew step by step. I have also done videos on what to expect during the interviews and explained the hiring processes with so many airlines. Go to my homepage, then check out the Cabin Crew Guide playlist. I will also link it at the end of this video, so make sure to check it out. To become a cabin crew with any airline, you must meet the basic requirements. With the majority, the age is usually 21 plus. Height is 160 centimeters plus. For the education, you only need to be at least a high school graduate, no visible tattoos, and be fluent in English. You can attend an open day or what most of you call walk-in, or apply online through the airline's official careers page. I will not talk much about this in this video, because I have done multiple videos on the same. I have talked about how to pass the assessment day, the group exercises, English tests, height and tattoo checks, questions asked during the final interview, the medical tests, and onboarding process. I know if you have been to the assessment with any airline, you are wondering how many candidates are selected during each recruitment event. Okay, the selection is tough. Out of hundreds at the assessment, only 2 to 10 might get through to the final round. Even fewer make it to training. But don't be discouraged. Some people attend 5+ assessments before getting selected. It's about persistence and improvement. Being cabin crew isn't just a job, it's a lifestyle. With it comes incredible stories, demanding challenges, beautiful uniforms, insider knowledge, and a community of people who live for the skies. Whether you're a curious traveler, a hopeful recruit, or someone who just wants to know what's behind the curtain, I hope this video gave you the full picture, raw, real, and relatable. Fly high, dream big, and don't forget to smile at your crew next time you fly. You never know what kind of day they're having up there.